FORA.tv. The world is thinking.
Michael Barber, who's a British education expert many of you know, told the New York Times that top-performing education systems around the world, and I'm quoting here, all select their teachers from the top third of their college graduates, whereas the U.S. selects its teachers from the bottom third of graduates. This is one of the big challenges for the U.S. education system, he said. And then he asked the question, what are you going to do over the next 15 to 20 years to recruit better people into teaching? I mean, that sort of nails it right there. Now, you talked about you can't have 3 million superstars, but you got to address this. We got to move from the bottom third, it seems, to the top third.
Well, you do, and if we could do it over again, let's keep in mind that if the number of teachers had risen at the same rate as the number of kids in this country, instead of twice as fast, the average teacher salary in America today would be more than $100,000. If we took the same money we're spending, the average teacher salary would be north of $100,000, and a completely different group of people would be seeking these jobs than are seeking these jobs today. So that's historically. Now, going forward, since I don't think we're going to reduce the number of teachers, the thing we have to do is differentiate, pay differently, deploy people differently, reward them differently, tenure them differently, pension them differently, and expect to and credential them differently in the sense that right now we keep out a lot of people who might like to be teachers, but who don't want to jump through all of the certification hoops, most of which make no sense in a rational world anyway. So we've got a lot of changes to make on the teaching force if we want to address this problem.
So all of the items that you just spoke about are once we have the teachers. I'd like to just address the possible whether or not we're going to get 750,000 of great superstars. I think the answer is this country has shown that we can do that. So we have a whole service academy which produces our best officers in the military. We could actually have kind of the gold star service academies for producing the best teachers in the country. The government could incent an opportunity to create these academies, whether at higher education or businesses could run these academies on a national standard. These teachers come out, work in our schools of greatest need across this country, have the opportunity to be paid at a very significant differential. And I think you could begin to put into the teaching force a remarkable opportunity for kids who never get teachers like this. And of course, they recruit from the top third. So their entrance level is the same as medical school. And that would be one way that we could begin to think about this on the entry level, not necessarily what we do with them, because I think Checker lays out issues that absolutely have to be discussed if we're going to transform the teaching profession and make it an iconic profession.